The Middle East has long been a region of geopolitical tension, religious significance, and strategic importance. But in recent decades, a new Cold War has emerged, pitting two regional powers against each other, Iran and Saudi Arabia. This rivalry is shaping the future of the Middle East, with global implications. Let's dive into the roots of this conflict, its key players, and what it means for the world. The roots of this Cold War trace back to 1979, when the Iranian Revolution overthrew the Shah and established an Islamic republic under Ayatollah Khomeini. Iran, a predominantly Shia Muslim nation, positioned itself as a revolutionary force, challenging the status quo in the region. Saudi Arabia, the birthplace of Sunni Islam and home to the two holiest sites in Islam, Mecca and Medina, saw this as a direct threat to its leadership in the Muslim world. Iran's revolutionary ideology aimed to export its model of governance, which alarmed Saudi Arabia and other Sunni-majority states. This ideological divide became the foundation of the rivalry. Saudi Arabia, backed by its vast oil wealth and close ties with the West, positioned itself as the leader of the Sunni world, countering Iran's influence. At the heart of this rivalry is the centuries-old divide between Shia and Sunni Islam. While this split began as a theological dispute, it has evolved into a geopolitical struggle. Iran, as the largest Shia-majority country, supports Shia groups and governments across the region, while Saudi Arabia backs Sunni factions. This sectarian divide has fueled proxy wars in countries like Yemen, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. In Yemen, Saudi Arabia leads a coalition against the Houthi rebels, who are backed by Iran. In Syria, Iran supports the Assad regime, while Saudi Arabia has funded opposition groups. These conflicts have devastated the region, with millions displaced and countless lives lost. Beyond religion, this Cold War is also about power and resources. Both Iran and Saudi Arabia are major oil producers, and their rivalry extends to controlling energy markets and trade routes. The Strait of Hormuz, a critical choke point for global oil shipments, is a flashpoint in their competition. Whoever dominates the Strait of Hormuz holds significant leverage over the global economy. This is why tensions often escalate in the Persian Gulf, with incidents like tanker attacks and drone strikes. This rivalry isn't confined to the Middle East. It has drawn in global powers, with the United States traditionally supporting Saudi Arabia and Russia, and China aligning with Iran. The conflict has also influenced international oil prices, terrorism, and even refugee crises. The Iran-Saudi rivalry complicates efforts to stabilize the region. It's a major obstacle to peace in Yemen, Syria, and beyond. And with both nations pursuing nuclear capabilities, the stakes are even higher. In recent years, there have been signs of thawing relations. In 2023, Iran and Saudi Arabia, with China's mediation, agreed to restore diplomatic ties after years of hostility. While this is a positive step, deep-seated mistrust and competing interests remain. Peace between Iran and Saudi Arabia won't happen overnight, but dialogue is a start. Both nations have much to gain from cooperation, especially in rebuilding their economies and addressing shared challenges like climate change. The Cold War between Iran and Saudi Arabia is one of the most complex and consequential conflicts of our time. While the road to peace is long and fraught with challenges, the people of the Middle East deserve a future free from war and division. As the world watches, the question remains, can these two rivals find common ground, or will their rivalry continue to shape the region for generations to come? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of global issues.